everybody. This is Bevin. Welcome to this 10-minute body positive aerobics class. I think you can tell by the track amount on the bottom, this is a little longer because we got an intro. First, I want to introduce you to my co-host, Biscuit Reynolds. He's my business partner, the co-founder of this aerobics company, Fat Kid Dance Party Aerobics. And I'm so excited to give you all the info that you need in order to get the most out of this class. I like to say that my true homies have been to a Fat Kid Dance Party class. Some of my best friends have been to multiple classes in multiple states, but this is really like why I'm here on this earth. I worked so hard to figure out what am I supposed to do on this earth? And it's this aerobics class. So Fat Kid Dance Party is an aerobics class for anyone who feels left behind by mainstream fitness. If you've ever been called too much, too fat, or felt too awkward to dance, mine is the supportive class for you. It is truly all levels. It's something I'm really passionate about. I love to do it. And it really is like my true self in the world. And so I'm excited to share with you a 10-minute class. It has been a definite growth area for me to be able to take something that really exists in a 55-minute format and figure out all these different times that I can present it. But this 10-minute class, I think, is really one of my best 10 minutes I've ever done. I'm really excited about it. But first, by continuing to use this video or even listen to this episode, you're agreeing to this health and fitness liability waiver that I would encourage you to pause and read. I really want to draw your attention to item number 1, which is that everyone who uses this video or this workout of any kind, any Fat Kid Dance Party, it is all voluntary. If someone is trying to tell you you have to move, they're doing it wrong, because minimum participation in this class is just showing up and cheering along. So if you just want to sit in your chair and not do anything, I actually really encourage you to. In fact, if you haven't moved in a long time, just show up, listen to the class so you know what to expect, and then come through and do it on a second time. I'm going to take you to page 2 of the health and fitness liability waiver that, again, by continuing to use this video, you do agree to all of the terms and conditions on here. I encourage you to pause and read the waiver that you are agreeing to. Here's page 3. I want to tell you that on a Google Doc, the waiver is only 1.5 pages long, but on displays like this, it becomes, this is page 3. Again, pause to read page 3. We're moving on to page 4. Pause to read this too. I also just want to say that by continuing to use this, you are affirming that you've read the whole thing. And if you are a minor, which means you're under 18, you got to have a parent or guardian read all of these things. Pause to read, because here we go. Moving on to page 5. This is the end of the waiver, I swear. And it's the best part it's not the best part of the video, but it is the first part of the video. It's very important. And then I also just want to cruise over here and show you, there's a Fat Kid Dance Party workout video 4-pack. So if you love this 10-minute video, give a chance to my workout video 4-pack. I crowdfunded it. Big thanks to everyone who was part of making this happen. The folks who paid and pre-bought their workout videos so that this could be made. And also the folks who gave above and beyond so this could be made. For all of the cast and crew who definitely over-delivered, all of them were just so incredible to work with. Everyone brought their A game, their talent. Special thanks to my cousin, Suze, who was my cinematographer, who was working on Grey's Anatomy at the time and borrowed the lenses from Grey's Anatomy, this big show on ABC, for my little humble workout video. It looks so beautiful because of that. And I'm just so grateful to everyone. It's $42, but if you, in these coronavirus times, which the pandemic is still going on, I don't know if you're aware, this video 4-pack is pay what you can barter. So if you have the $42, great, you can buy it at Vimeo.com. There's going to be a link in the show notes about how to do that. But also you can just email me, fatkiddanceparty@gmail.com. Just tell me you want to pay what you can barter, and you can pay $0 or anywhere between that and $41, or barter with me something cool. I've gotten some really fun barters by doing this. And so I just invite you to participate. And of course, this podcast is only possible because of my Patreon page. Patreon, patreon.com, is a website where folks like you can support creators like me who make work that is relevant and helpful for you. And at the $25 level, you get the full sustaining membership. It's why this can be my job. And that includes on-demand videos. I record a fresh one every week and update it. And there's always 6 classes to choose from: a 10-minute class. This is how I got good at doing the 10 minutes, a 20-minute class, 2 55-minute classes, a chair aerobics class, Of course, you can do any class from a chair, but it's dedicated in a chair in that video. And then Canna size class, which is slower, more repetitive choreography for use with an optional cannabis experience. And all of that is patreon.com/FKDP, which stands for Fat Kid Dance Party. And at the $7 level, you can join all of my Zoom classes. So my Zoom aerobics classes are included in that full $25 membership, but for $7, you can get access to that. Plus on my Patreon, I share updates I don't share anywhere else. I have a private podcast over there. Been doing it for over 3 years. There's so much content. I've done spiritual self-care lessons. And this year in 2022, I'm doing a series of body love lessons and just teaching you how to just become peaceful with the only body that you're ever going to have. I really think this is my life's work. And so this is me, Bevin, and Biscuit Reynolds introducing Bevin from the past, who taught this 10-minute workout video. Enjoy.
Hey everybody, I'm Bevin. Welcome to a little taste of the Zoom class of the 10-minute stretch. And before we get started, I'm going to tell you our rules. Rule number 1 of Fat Kid Dance Party. There's no wrong way to do this. If you're here and you're moving, you're doing it right. I'm going to give you variations, but basically I just want you to do this class how it feels good in your body today. Not the body you had 10 years ago, not the body you think you should have, just this body today, a radical act of celebration of the only body you're ever going to have. So we move, we celebrate, we have a good time, and there's no wrong way to do this. Minimum participation is just showing up and cheering along. You can do any or all of this from a chair or just cheer along. Rule number 2, we cheer for awkward. So if you feel awkward at any moment, just holler out, I feel awkward, and everyone will cheer for you. When you're awkward, you're out of your comfort zone, you're doing something new, and that's where life begins. So we practice it at aerobics where it doesn't matter if you get the moves right. You can take it into the real world where everything you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. So naming the awkward thing takes a lot of the power out, and action cures fear. So we're just practicing here so that we can be better and better out in the real world. Rule number 3, if you want to sing along, go ahead. And if you can't sing, sing loud. Getting into your voice is getting into your joy. So we practice that here where we know we cast spells on ourselves whenever we speak over ourselves what we want to be true. Rule number 4, we high five for self-care. So if you get a drink of water, you get a high five. You're feeling the moves, high five. Everybody gets a high five just for showing up. Showing up is the hardest part of working out, and you already did that part. Way to go. And we are going to get started. Okay, now we're going to start by just taking a big deep breath in, a full long breath, really filling your lungs with air. And as you exhale, I want you to visualize roots are growing out of your feet, deep, deep, deep into the earth. And then you're moving your arms around your body like the branches of a tree. What kind of tree are you today? Are you a big old pine tree? Are you a sturdy oak tree? Are you a flexible palm tree? Are you a desert Joshua tree? Whatever kind of tree you are, I want you to visualize light is coming up through your roots, filling up your trunk, filling up your branches, and coming out of the top of the tree in a column of light. Do that one more time. Bring that light up through your roots, filling up your trunk, filling up your branches, and coming out of the top of the tree in a column of light. And now adding a little bit more to your twist today, really feeling that yummy twist on your spine, maybe adding your legs into this. And I want you to invite your inner child to come and play by the tree, noticing how old they are and what they're wearing and what they're doing with the tree. Are they crawling to the top to get a better view? Are they swinging from a branch? Are they hanging out at the bottom reading a book? Whatever they're doing, welcoming them in with unconditional love and acceptance, which is all they ever really want. And I want you to just take a big deep breath, filling your lungs with air and getting big like a star, really filling up your space, knowing that there is so much space for you. There's plenty of abundant space for you in this world. Just taking full long breaths here, just receiving the air, recognizing that the trees are the other half of our respiratory system. And we're gonna come down into our thighs. We're gonna hold our core muscles. That just means squeeze your abs. We're gonna reach back and bring your arms all the way around. And I just want you to breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. Just a good breath there. Let it be a release. Get big like a star. Big, big, big. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then coming down into your thighs, holding that core muscle, reaching back, bringing your arms all the way around. Opposite arm goes on top. And this time I just want you to hug your inner child. Whoever came to visit you by the tree, you're giving them all that unconditional love and acceptance in this hug. Give them a breath in this hug. Just take a big, deep breath here with your inner child. Big like a star. Down into your thighs, still holding that core, reaching back. Opposite arm goes on top. And this time, I just want you to thank yourself for showing up for movement today. You're gonna feel so good later. This is a thank you hug to you for showing up for movement now. Big like a star. Down into your thighs, still holding that core, reaching back. Opposite arm goes on top. And this time, I just want you to tell yourself, I love you. Look yourself in the eyeballs, say it out loud. I love you. Say it really loud. I love you. Big like a star. Down into your thighs, still holding that core, grabbing a green ball of healing light. Bring it across, twist it, pass it off. Coming back through. And if there's anyone or anything in your life that could use a little extra light right now, it can even be yourself, put them in your ball of light. And you can rotate situations and experiences through this ball of light. It only takes 3 seconds to send this healing. Capitalism will have you believe that the only things worth doing require effort, and that is actually totally untrue. Frequently, the only thing you can do is send good thoughts and feelings, so why not do it? Measurable effects on things. Science has proven it. So lean into it. Send your good thoughts. Take a moment to think of someone. Take a moment to call someone. Take a moment to send someone a note. You never know what an effect you're gonna have. We're gonna release this ball of light, and I want you to bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears. Shoulder blades come back together. Nice, juicy shoulder roll here. And if you're like me and you store your worries between your shoulder blades, imagining a waterfall is just whooshing them away, releasing them. Remembering that worrying is just coming up with worst case scenarios, and you can always come up with good things that are possible. Let's roll forward. Using your imagination to create instead of your imagination to paralyze yourself. Worrying's like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't actually take you anywhere. We're rolling forward now. Continuing to imagine that waterfall. Bringing your arms up to the sky. We're gonna go side to side. James Baldwin said, your crown is bought and paid for. All you have to do is wear it. So what does your crown look like today? Is it a gold crown, a starry crown, a rose quartz crown, an animated butterfly crown, a steel crown, a holographic mist? Whatever it is, imagine it up there. Now we're gonna bring our arms down, knuckled between your eyebrows right here. This is an acupressure point that helps you reduce anxiety. So next time you're anxious, remember you're also a unicorn, and put on your unicorn horn. And now we're gonna roll out our neck. Just a nice juicy neck roll, getting this to the yummy place. Let this feel yummy. Our necks are the information superhighway of our body. It's how our brain tells our body what to do. And we are so thankful for our neck. Let's go the other way. Remembering that there's no pain at Fat Kid Dance Party. No pain, no pain, no pain. If you feel pain, that's your body's no thank you. Don't do that thing. Opening and closing your arms. This is how you send a hug through the internet. This is also how you open up your heart. This is how we're having a group hug right now. This is a great thing to do if you feel like you need to cry but you can't cry. Doing this will help you move those emotions. Emotions are just energy in motion. They want someplace to go. Okay, now let's party walk. We're just walking back and forth with a little party. You learned how to walk when you were a toddler. You learn how to party every day. You lighten up and care less about what other people think. Bring your own party to everything you do. You are meant to be here. I believe you are alive for a reason.
As we're lifted up into the spiritual domain, we begin to see a little bit differently.
Taking up some space,
There's a broadcast
walking around.
This broadcast comes from within you. There's a song singing in you. There is something within you that wants to express. There is something within you that wants to come forward. You are anointed and appointed by the Spirit as the image and likeness of divine and ultimate
Let's stir the cauldron.
As we bang
Oh, let this feel stretchy and yummy.
to earth, as a spiritual practice. Wake up.
Okay,
and
party
say to
arms,
yourself,
side to side.
I'm taking an adventure in
Reach for me.
And guess what? I'm taking you
Okay,
with
pelvic
me.
thrust.
I'm activating my spiritual stimulus package. I'm taking an adventure in paradise.
Party walk.
Your stimulus package begins
Give it your
with
special
awareness
sauce,
that
your
you're
flavor.
sourced and fueled and funded by a renewable resource which is within you. It never runs out. It is your essence. It's your life. Your divine spiritual stimulus package is activating the gifts of divinity within you that you may express them. You will express them beyond your wildest imagination, and joy breaks out all over.
Okay, stir the cauldron the other way.
Real source. Feel it in your bones. Take a holy breath.
Party arms.
Say to yourself, I'm taking an adventure in
Reach for me.
And guess what? I'm taking you
Pelvic
with
thrust.
me. I'm activating my spiritual stimulus package. I'm taking an adventure in paradise. And
Give me a little party walk.
to have this stimulus package, stop looking outside for help. Become still and listen. Listen with that inner
Sweep your
ear.
arms.
Life is everywhere. Joy is everywhere. Love is everywhere. Why don't we see that?
Party arms. Feel that opening. Feel your thighs opening up. Give me a stir. Stirring around. Our emotions want to drain. Let's go the other way. Okay, give me party arms. Reach for me.
Guess what? I'm taking you with
Give me pelvic thrust.
I'm activating
Clearing up that root chakra. Opening up for blessings.
in paradise.
Party arms.
I'm taking an adventure in paradise.
Reach for me.
And guess what? I'm taking you with me.
Pelvic thrust.
Spiritual stimulus package. I'm taking an adventure.
You did it, 10 minutes. I want to thank the ancestors, queer and social justice ancestors, for showing me the way. I could never have created this class without them. So grateful. So grateful for our bodies getting us through Fat Kid Dance Party. Our hearts pump, we breathe. We never have to think about it. Our bodies are miracles. Thank you, bodies. I would love to hear from some of my pals who are here on the Zoom. I'm going to switch to gallery view. Oh my God, I love your faces. Brady Bunch moment. Hi, everybody. Oh my God, Cam, you look so cute. And Angela, tell me about your experience at Fat Kid Dance Party.
I'd love to. So, Fat Kid Dance Party, I am doing it today on an introvert recharge day. So it's a way that I can connect with myself, connect with other people, but it's filling my cup. I feel like I have chronic pain. So some days I can do the most and some days I can do the least. And this class gives you options for doing all of those things and giving you ways to recharge yourself when we're campy together, but you need to move around, get your body going to help it feel better.
Thank you so much, Angela. I always feel honored that on your introvert recharge days, we're part of your recharge.
Oh yes, and I was like, oh, do I do it? I've got to do other things, but I'm so glad I came.
Yay, Angela. Love having you. Love you so much. Mags, do you want to share?
Yes, we're happy to share. Fat Kid Dance Party, for me, it's the foundation of my compassion and joyful movement practice, and it has just made all the difference in my life for many years now, but especially during the pandemic, it's been one of the few things that I can count on to really lift my spirits and help me take care of myself and remind me of the things that I really need to be focused on. And so I'm just so grateful, Bevin, to you and to Fat Kid Dance Party and all of the folks that I get to dance with for the entry point in my life, really, to help me connect with myself and really be more of who I really am and not where I thought I had to be. And so it's a happy place for me. It's a place to go and to feel connected and to just get so much back for what I give to it. So it's incredible. And I'm just so grateful. Thank you, Bevin.
Oh, thank you, Max. You're such a supportive regular. I love being part of your self-care practice. Emily, do you want to share?
Sure. I'm so grateful to have Fat Kid Dance Party in my life and to have Bevin as a part of my life too. Just encouraging community and encouraging self-love and self-care is really just like, such a foreign concept for a lot of people, and to have the reminder and have the support and have the community really does help help me create a stable foundation for myself, and so that I can have the energy and love for others and for myself, most importantly, and it's just such a gift.
It is.
Yay. The unofficial rule number 6 of Fat Kid Dance Party is we pour from a full cup, right? Like we pour from our overflow. So that's, I love to hear that. It helps you fill your cup and get to your overflow. Meredith, let's go over. We were just in Atlanta, by the way. And before that, we were in Minnesota. So now we're going to go over to Arizona to Meredith. We're in a unicorn horn.
Hi. I am so grateful for Fat Kids Dance Party. I loved it before this year, but this past year, it's really been a place for me to come no matter how I feel. I'm totally comfortable sitting in a chair when I'm not up for doing anything and just raising my arm. And at the end of the class, I still feel as rejuvenated and my cup is as full as had I participated. So I'm just so grateful for you and everything that you provide for us. Thank you.
I love you so much, Meredith. Cam, do you want to share?
Can you hear me now? Okay. For me, it's very, very simple. I say to anyone who's curious, come have fun, have a little joy infusion, and when you finish, when you leave class, you will feel happy. I guarantee it. It's just impossible not to soak up all the good energy. And I tend to I struggle with fatigue, but I always feel light and ready for the day and energized really after each class, and it's psychological and physical and spiritual. I mean, you can't beat that. So I'm always hoping anyone who's curious will come join and just really enjoy themselves, give themselves this gift for an hour. And my dear friends, Bevin has a wonderful, fantastic sign language interpreter. Often volunteer interpreters or interpreters for independent classes. People say, oh, my friend who knows a little bit of sign is going to interpret this, and I tell you honestly, it's worse than nothing. But the interpreter we have for this class is fantastic, and I get all of the information. And when we're chatting at the end, just touching base with each other, I know who's talking because they interpret so well. I can see the voices of each individual because the interpreter is so stellar. So hearing deaf, outside, inside, doesn't matter. You will enjoy the class and you will get all of the information. And thank you, Bevin. Bevin, Sunny, Bevin. So you have to start with the heart.
Heart.
She's dear to me. Then we go to the beat. Bevin. Thank you, Bevin.
Oh, Thank you, Cam. I love you so much. Thanks for being here and thanks for being my friend. Oh, love you.
Likewise.
Lisa, do you want to share? Do you want to share about your experience in class? You don't have to, optional. Okay. See, look, without a no, there is no yes. This is the key to boundaries. And you don't set boundaries with people you don't want to have a relationship with. So it's all good. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thanks for giving your testimonials to encourage new folks out there. New folks, if you want to try this out, my encouragement to you is just show up. You can show up with your camera off if you don't want to party with us. We don't record the classes typically, so it's just one and done. It just exists in the virtual sphere, right? So we would love to welcome you to a Zoom class. And if you're really nervous, you can just take classes with the on-demand membership through patreon.com/FKDP, which stands for Fat Kid Dance Party, or the workout videos. And that's all at fatkiddanceparty.com. And I love you all so much. Thanks for being here for this 10-minute stretch. Bye, everybody.